Throughout the Civil War, the siege of Fort Hudson is one of the most significant that took place. It ended on July 6th with the surrender of Confederate General Gardner to Union General Banks. The reason he surrendered was on July 4th, Vicksburg, Mississippi fell to Union forces, and all hope was lost to the general. During this battle, a few key things took place. We saw great change in the Union general's mindset, willing to use all resources to his advantage. We saw the length that the Confederates would go to keep fighting against what he saw as an oppressive force. And we saw how an overwhelming odd could take a not insignificant amount of time to seize a small threat. As we can see here, despite having a massive numerical advantage against the Confederate forces, he still lost 5,000 men versus against a mere 7,500 men force. He outnumbered them 35,000 to 7,500 and still lost about half, what's equivalent to a fifth of their force. During the siege, all resources were cut to the inside of the fort, and he quickly lost supplies and men. But despite that, they still kept fighting and even resorted to eating rest to fill their stomachs. This siege was significant for a multitude of reasons. It cut off the South cut the South in half, cut off their main way to get troops and supplies throughout to their key positions, and showed that the North was willing to use all resources to win. It was the first time that the North used African American soldiers to attack a position, and it showed great change in the Union's mindset. The South, while strong, while he fought hard, was ultimately overwhelmed by numbers and lost hope. Gardner gathered notice on July 6th that on July 4th, Vicksburg fell, and due to that, he decided to surrender to Banks and save what little men he had left. Throughout the battle, he lost 7,208 of their initial 7,500, almost all of their men. Despite that, he kept fighting, and he probably would have kept fighting had he not gotten that notice. This battle cut off the South from the rest of their territories, made them lose their main way to move troops and supplies, and siege a key point in Louisiana for the North. It was also one of the key points to take for the Northern's and the Dakota Plan to take form, strangling the South from both economic and resources and other troops. Despite that, the war still kept going for 2 years after Fort Hudson fell. Without the Mississippi River to channel supplies and men, they kept fighting and saw many victories throughout those 2 years. The North also saw plenty of victories, but they also saw a lot of losses.